Day 66. Hello, YouTube. This morning's dermatologist appointment was sort of inconclusive because, yeah, look at that. Like, it's still bad, and there's inflammation on my thighs, and it's starting to show up on my arms and well, I already talked about that, but yeah, also let him know, just give him as much information as possible. My lymph nodes are swollen, kind of sucks. And he was like, oh yeah, this might be a viral infection. And he told me I could put you on it seems I don't want to put you on corticosteroids again, like the prednisone. Yeah, I think that's gonna be considered as extended use, more and I'll start experiencing the long-term side effects, one of which I remember from my Google search is osteoporosis, which is not fun. And so, yeah, I'm to take the doxepin, which was for the itching, but I guess it's also an antihistamine. So we'll see if that does anything. I have a follow-up appointment in 2 weeks, also in the morning, but not as early in the morning because, yeah. Oh yeah, it's on Friday. And I guess since I came back to the office around 10 today, even though, yeah, I left kind of late, I'm not a morning person, and come to think about it, I basically took a half day off because, yeah, showed up at the office around 10 or so, 10:13, somewhere around there. And then during my lunch break, I took a fat nap, woke up at 1, and then was busy eating lunch and then got distracted. Hooray. And then showed up at 1:50. Luckily, I'm glad things around the workplace are chill, didn't get in trouble. Yeah, and I think I kind of goofed because they were the doctor was oh, we can do a punch biopsy now, but since the prednisone is still in your system, the inflammation isn't as bad, so it might not give us the full result. So I was like, okay, next week we'll do the punch biopsy. But then it's I asked about the price, and the assistant, after he was gone, the assistants were oh, we could do it now, but if we do it afterwards, it'll be $50 more, and it'll cost the base cost plus the $50 plus the $25 copay. That's $191. But I was it would kind of suck if I paid $100 and so now just for it to be inconclusive, just because the inflammation wasn't as bad, and also spare me the pain of maybe potentially having to do another biopsy and getting sounds like they just punch a hole in my skin. So that kind of sucks. So I think this could go 2 ways. One, I magically get better, I cancel the dermatologist appointment, never see him again. 2, it gets worse. It's repeat of my life sucking, where it hurts to walk. And then, yeah, in 2 weeks, I visit him again. I'm like, hey, yo, doc, this hurts. He takes a punch biopsy when it's at its worst, and then he prescribes me some more corticosteroid, some more prednisone to tide me over until the results come out, and it's definitive results. So yeah, there's that. Work was relatively chill, and tomorrow might be even more chiller because yeah, tomorrow there's some sort of, it sounded like they were saying CCP. I know that's not what it is, but I know CC or not that some organization is coming over for an inspection so that we can classify our building as like an FTZ, a free trade zone. So all the expats are going to be gone until until 2 p.m. or that's what I heard. There's no like official announcement. So some people, I think they were like half joking, or like they're joking like that they're just not gonna show up to work tomorrow. You know, like, oh, just to be safe. But that means that tomorrow's 8:30 meeting is gonna be canceled. Tomorrow's 9:30 meeting is gonna be canceled, so I don't have to present to the client. There's not really much to report, or nothing good to report, because it's just like we're still in the middle of finalizing the vendor, so like the process is gonna be delayed. So no good news. So kind of not looking forward to Friday's 9:30 meeting. But tomorrow's gonna be chill. I don't really not really sure what I'm gonna be doing, but since the facilities department is like all local hires, or mostly local hires, they'll probably find something for me to do. For lunch, I had the last of the first watch chicken hash, and I'm starting to think it's not that my appetite is decreasing, it's just that it's like there's just so much potato that it's just filling me up. And I think it checks out with the fact that like I've been like sort of dozing off at some points in the afternoon, just carb overload. So what I ate was 60% of the rice, and then like all of the potatoes and chicken and stuff. And so there's just a bowl of rice sitting in the fridge, and yeah, I just reheated the leftovers of lunch. You can see the door to the microwave is open. So yeah, I'm gonna eat that. Let's see what else. Oh right, I keep thinking about the Lotus like Biscoff cookies, but I literally have like so many stacks. I have like 2 boxes of 12 Pop-Tarts for the total of 24. I think for the sake of like my kidneys and like my family history of diabetes, I'm gonna like bring those to the workplace, because Lord knows I'm not finishing those in a reasonable amount of time. I also got like a box of saltine crackers. Yeah, you can see that sitting behind the protein powder on the fridge. And well, I guess while we're like taking inventory, 2 Nutella biscuits left, and there 3 packets of the Belvita blueberry biscuits. I guess those are kind of like, I don't know why like I'm not eating those and like craving Biscoff instead. I don't know. But patience, I guess. Dinner, right. Like the refried beans and sour cream have been like sitting for a while. I don't know. But I'm thinking of finishing after like I used like continuing using up the brisket, there'll be like 1 portion left after this, by using like the leftover rice with some instant noodles. There's like a brand, Tongi, that has like less noodles. Like the packets are smaller, so the rice will be perfect. And yeah, and I'm sure like the seasoning's different. It's not spicy, but adding like brisket, and I have some like peppercorn seasoning from like spicy peanuts from work. There's just like the peppercorns and chili left over, chili flakes. So I was gonna get thrown out anyway. So I was like, might as well take it home, use it, reuse it, or yeah, I can use it as seasoning. So that's what's for dinner. I guess tomorrow I can like use up the first watch offer. Thank goodness it didn't expire. Enjoy a classic breakfast, as it says on their menu. Yeah, that's about it. I'll see you tomorrow. Sincerely, Eric.